Hello everyone, I got Extech MM570A here. We are going to look into this one today. Before I go into that, last time when I was taking the video about the energy meter, I said I will be reviewing and giving some tips about the LED lights for G4 based halogen bulbs. But this one is a little bit more important right now, so I am going further with this first. The history about this meter, I got it from Extech because my first Extech there was X570 EX, and it had a lot of problems in its PCB. This is the particle meter I'm talking about. There are some pictures on EU blog from. I put them there. I will put the link down by the description. The thing is with this meter, it feels great from outside. It's good built. It feels good in the hand. I'm not going to say it is like fluke, but it is certainly close to that, the feeling about this meter. But the thing is, it is only outside, and when you open it, there are a lot of problems with this meter inside. The PCB build is really bad. That's why Extech want to investigate this meter, so I am going to send this one to Extech, and they are going to check it. But the problem was with the soldering, and probably they checked it too with their factory. Like I said, it feels good. It's a nice concept. They have patented ER thermometer on it. It is really great feature for electricians on the field when they have to check overloading on their system. You can do it easily. You don't have to need to bring extra ER meter or even more expensive ER camera. It is on the side. It is really nice concept. If they build it good, this one, it will be a really good, nice meter. But the problem is the PCB, like I said. Now enough of this. We are going to see how this meter looks like. Okay, let's open up and see what's in there. Look at the meter. It's ready meter. Let's see what we have there. We have the probes, instruction manual, and the temperature probe. To be honest, Extech EX570 had a lot more in it, like magnetic metal strap and a carrying case. But yeah, this is a different model, so it could be a little bit different, of course. Let's check the meter. Yeah, it feels great. They used not some smooth material on the outside. It's a little bit ribbled, but other than that, it's feeling really good. It's a nice meter to see. Let's remove this thing here, plastic, and look further. Let's take it out the holster, see how it looks like. Okay, let's turn on the meter and see how the numbers look like, digits, and how many. I am going to tell a couple of things about this meter. This meter has a nice LCD, to be honest. The viewing angle is pretty nice. You can see it good. But the thing is, I see some fingerprints inside the LCD. Those kind of things I just don't like it when I get a new meter. Those kind of problems. But it doesn't matter. I can clean that up. That's not a biggie. But one of the main functions of this meter is it's a 50,000 counts precision multimeter, according Extech. Like I said, I don't have all the equipment to test that. The meter has also 500,000 counts mode in DC. Let's turn it down. It is pretty a lot of numbers in your screen, to be honest, and I'm not sure if you need that much. Maybe if you're busy with really delicate electronics work. You can buy extra cable for this thing and connect it to your PC and have a data logging in it. Yeah, I think for those who need it will be a nice nice thing to have. Let's test a couple other things and see how it works. I got the test leads here. They're looking pretty good. They are rated to 1 kilovolt, 10 amps, and cut 4 in 1 kilovolt. The cables are silicone, I can feel that, but it's not that. It has some stickiness on it compared to some to Fluke or some other silicone leads. But I think it's okay. It's not that bad. I'm not sure if it's a nice option to have. Yeah, it's okay. They tried some other cap for it. It's looking okay. Let's test the leads and the continuity tester of the meter and see what it's going to do. Let's set them in the continuity test mode. There we go. That was a nice continuity test. To be honest, it's pretty fast. It's really fast. It's like Fluke's 80 series. The Extech MM570 was pretty slow, really slow. You had to keep it on it and stay for a while before it goes to beep. This one has nice beep and not scratchy, and it's just fast continuity test. Okay, let's test the update speed on this thing and see how it goes. Yeah, it is doing pretty fast. I'm actually surprised because Extech MM570 was a lot slower than this one. This is doing pretty good. The outer engine kicks in and goes where it should be. Okay, let's test the DC measurement against Fluke 87 and Cosmometer watt meter 23S. See what it does. I'm going to turn the power supply off, and see what happens when I turn on. If it's which one is fastest. There we go. To be honest, it looks like Cosm is the most fast one. Yep. And then Fluke, and then Extech. Let's do it again. Yep. Let's build up to 12 volts. Let's settle it down and do it again. Yep. Let's go to 24 volts. There we go. My meter hit is not so accurate. I know that because I tested it before. I test all my meters every 3 months. Check the batteries and such. It is when it comes to the last digits, it's a little bit off. It's not that much, but it's off. And the Extech compared to 87 is doing pretty good. I'm going to set up some AC here and see what we see. See what we get, and if it's accurate enough and fast enough on higher end voltages. Let's do that. Let's set it in AC mode. So let's go to all the way up. This is my fire goes. Max is 266, and like I said, meter rate is a little bit off. Let's go to the minimum of this range on my Variac. It's 130 volts, and then let's settle it down. It is a little bit more off than the Fluke, but let's test the speed of it, how it goes. When in AC mode. There we go. fluke meter watt is a lot slower. Let's do that again. This time in AC mode is not so fast as the DC mode. Yeah, over me. Yeah, the fastest one is here. Let's see that again. Is fluke, and then Extech, and then meter hit comes in a little bit later. So the Extech is not bad. It's doing their good too. Okay, let's test the current mode. I'm going to test in DC with 1.6 around 1.6 amperes, and see which one is the fastest to go there. It looks like Corson is again a little bit faster than Fluke 87, and Extech is doing a little bit slower. Let's see. Difference is not that big, so it is fast. It's updating fast as the others actually. Yeah, it's doing well. I am going to test the battery now and see how much it is using, and with the backlights on and not. Let's do that. Okay, let's have a look on the usage of this thing. On the right side we have Fluke 85, it's measuring the voltage, and on the left hand we have Fluke 87 measuring the current. Let's turn it on. It's using only 5.2 milliamps. That's pretty low, to be honest. Let's see what it does in DC mode. It's going a little bit lower in millivolts. Still under 5 hertz. Yep, it goes even lower. Temperature, it stays there. And let's go to the resistor meeting, the capacitance, milliampere and ampere current mode, and microampere current mode. In the ampere mode and the voltage mode, it's using a little bit more than the other modes. And let's turn on its backlight. It's using 32 milliamps. It's climbing up because the LED's getting a little bit warmer than normal. Let's settle down. Yeah, 33, 34, around there, I guess. Oh, it's going off. Let's turn down again. I don't know if that's okay. Let's see if that's happening again. 33. Okay, it's not going off anymore. Yeah, it does. What the heck? So we can't turn on the lights for longer time. I just read the manual, and the backlight is going off after 30 seconds indeed, to extend battery life. But to be honest, I don't know which bright person think about that, but I want to make my own decision when it comes to extend battery life with the backlight. So it is not changeable, so it will always turn off after 30 seconds. So yeah, it's not a great feature, to be honest, for me at least. I'm not sure what the other people think. Okay, let's see its consumption in the manual. It should use 6 milliamps. It was using lower than that, and a low battery warning comes with 7 volts. The auto power off is going in after 70 minutes, and the consumption in auto power off is 30 microamperes. So yeah, it is pretty low. Let's see if that's true after a while. I'm just leaving that like this and see what happens. Let's see the manual itself while we have it in our hands. It's a nice manual, to be honest. It is not that big, but everything is explained nicely. there are illustrations for each mode. They did put some effort into it. This one has 3 languages. I believe Spanish and French is also in there. The fuses are on the front side, it looks like. We are going to open it anyway, so and see what's going in there. That's the most important part for me at the moment. While we wait on the auto power off function, when I was trying to measure the current and speed of it, current mode, the microampere range didn't work. I'm guessing the fuse is already blown. I think I got unit with blown fuse. Yeah, especially when I told Extech I'm going to open up and take some pictures and put them on a forum to prove that not all your meters are so bad. So I give them head start, and the first thing I noticed was some fingerprints behind the screen and blown fuse. So yeah, it is not that nice, to be honest, from a meter on this price range. Okay, meter auto powered off. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, they are claiming 30 microamps when it's auto powered off. Yep, it is using even a little bit less, so that's correct too. Okay, let's test when it goes out. Let's go down a bit. Still working on 6 volts. Battery indicator is still on. 5.7. Ooh, it's not working anymore. It's just giving error. I don't know what in means, but it's going up at 5.7 volts. It's still working, and when you go down a little bit, 5.66 is still working, and 5.65 doesn't work anymore. So it's working till 5.77 volts. Okay, let's start taking the meter apart. It has a separate battery compartment, but there's no fuses in there, as we see on the menu. So let's have a look in that. That's a nice cover. It holds the battery in place. Doesn't do weird stuff there. So let's lay that there. There are 2 screws here and 2 there. The battery compartment screws has metal receivers on the other side. Okay, we got it so far. The screws are secured so they don't fall off. There's a little, let's see, my camera can sketch it. A little rubber seals there. Same here, doesn't come off. Yeah, let's have a look inside here. They have put a lot of input protections here. You have here 2 nice HFC fuses. Both are same quality as Flux, and they have also put some blast protection around the 440 milliamp one. The 11 amp one is not protected as that one. The shunt is a lot cleaner than Extech EX570. That one was just not looking good. And the layout looks actually pretty good. I can tell already it is better built than EX570, which I have to return. It looks nice and clean, to be honest, and let's have a closer look to it, to the input protection side. Yeah, there's focus. like you see, I don't have light there. There are some cutouts in the PCB for the blast protection. Here is the fuse from closer, and the other fuse, and the shunt. Okay, let's have a look into the input jacks. They are looking quite well, to be honest. They are all split, all four of them, and there's also a rubber sealing here. It is for those rubber seals we've seen on the input jacks are falling inside here, so it keeps clean inside the meter. It is the top part of the meter. Okay, like I mentioned at the start, I couldn't test the meter amp range, and I was pretty sure it was the fuse which was blown. I'm going to test that. Let's see. Let's test it like this. Yep, the continuous tester is working. And let's test like this. Nope, it's just gone. Yeah, like the fingerprints on the screen, because on here side, by the way, not here. Extech should really think about their quality control. This is now getting annoying for me too, having a new meter from them, and the fuse is blown, and I see all over the place fingerprints on the screen. Yeah, for this kind of money, you expect more, better quality control. Other than that, I didn't see anything wrong with it. But we are not done yet. We are going to open up further, see what's inside there. Okay, we took the PCB out. It's only screwed with one screw here here, from here, and it's getting inside here. Let's have a look on the back side. It is still a lot better built than the EX570, to be honest. That was just not nice to see. This is just a pretty good build, as you can see. Like I said, I will try to put some better pictures of it in the forum, so we can see how it is look like. Okay, let's have a closer look to the PCB. I took off the SD. I must say the build quality of this PCB is a lot better than the Extech EX570, which I mentioned. It is built by some other factory than this one. Everything is looking nice. Everything is on its place. The protection, less protection, is going all the way down here. You can take it out, by the way. Yeah, it is. I'm happy to see this, to be honest. It was getting really annoying with a couple other things we had. Okay, we got all the bits together here, taken apart. One thing I forgot to mention was the shield here. It's put in nicely. It looks good, and the buzzer is powered with the springs on the main PCB here, like you see. The shield is grounded with the small spring. Yeah, it's looking quite good. And you see here the little window for PC contact. Another thing I want to tell you about is the clip here. It looks okay. You can do it on your belt, but I don't think much people will do that. That much people do that. It has a nice stand-up thing, but it is not on the holster. It is on the meter itself. It has its charms, I guess. I'm not sure which one is better. Actually, I have it on my flukes here, and these don't have any holster, so I have always difficulty to put them up. So it's a nice feature to have on the meter directly. It's just screwed on. Okay, before we go to the end verdict, I'm going to talk about the accuracy according to specs. DC voltage is 0.0% plus 2 digits. AC voltage is 0.4% 40 digits. DC current is 0.1 20 digits. AC current is 0.7% 50 digits, and the resistance is 0.07% 2 digits, and capacitance 0.8 plus 3 digits, and so on. Okay, let's sum it up. What I don't like about this meter are the 4 LEDs and the auto power off of the LEDs, backlight I mean. I should be able to make my own decision if I have to shut down the LED backlight or not the meter itself. I don't like that feature. Other than that, Extech should really think about their quality and quality control, because of the fingerprints on the screen I had, and the 440 milliamp fuse was blown already in a new meter. This meter is pretty pricey, to be honest, so that kind of things shouldn't happen. But if I have to compare to the meter I am going to send back with the EX570, I would say this one is a lot better built. The inside is a lot better. It has a better continuity tester. It is a lot faster on some ranges. So this one is winner, but it's also almost $100 more expensive. Would I recommend this meter? Yes, in Europe, if you don't have enough money to buy a Fluke 87.5, it is twice cheaper as Fluke 87.5. This one is the original 87. I don't have 87.5. But if you live in US, I would recommend to get a Fluke 87.5, because it is same price range almost, and it is, you have lifetime warranty with Fluke. It is a lot better built. It is just proven technology over the 20 years, maybe more. So for US, definitely to get Fluke. And if you're in Europe and you don't have enough money to buy Fluke 87.5, this meter should meet your needs. I think it's a nice meter, a lot better than the other one. I'm going to send back. So only thing what I want to mention is the quality control. Again, I told them before, I'm going to open up and check on this and take pictures, set it on the form, so I give them head start, and they should know better to clean up the screen and put working fuse in there. The fuse was blown. Fingerprints on the screen was not nice. It just, but other than that, meter. I like the meter, to be honest. So I wouldn't mind having this meter.